In the film, when Frank is recording himself, I don't know if I got the message right. When he's recording himself with the iPhone, on 2 occasions or 3, you see another person. And I did not understand the intention of showing Frank and, on the other hand, another person that came close when he was recording himself with the iPhone.
You mean the tumor. There's an idea if you speak to so-called psycho-oncologists, these are people who are taking care of people who have strong cancer, and they want to help them. There's an idea of so-called visualization. So that means if you are ill, if you have cancer, you should imagine your tumor. It can look like a children painting. It can look like a person. It can look like landscape, whatever you prefer. But this imagination can help you to get in contact with your disease, to get a kind of position with that disease, and to us that seems to be very interesting because we are filmmakers, and visualization. So I said, it would be nice to show the tumor, And first of all, in the beginning, we thought of creating little cartoons, and to show that. But then we had the idea, no, it's maybe better to create an own character about that. And this is, of course, this is not realistic. This is another part of our trial. Try to show what's going on inside the head of our main character. It's like an inner conversation of Frank with his disease, with his tumor. And for that reason, we choose that. First, in the beginning, he's only in that TV show. Then he's in the iPhone, and in the final scene, he's laying together with him in the bed. This is and he's much bigger than Frank at that moment. So it's a situation close to that, and for that reason we wanted to show that. But of course, it's metaphoric and it's not realistic, if you want so.
On behalf of Ingmar Bergman and the Goethe Institute Filmoteca of UNAM, I thank you for attending our conference. I would not like We started the first German Film Week 11 years ago, and I'm really glad that today we had a full movie theater, and it's nice to see how the community has grown. And Andreas, many, many thanks. It was an honor.
And I say just a few, thank you so much, but just a few words at the end, because I really like to thank having the possibility of being here. I really like to thank you for the nice conversation. I really like to thank for the translation. That was really helpful. Sorry that I cannot speak Spanish. I have to learn, I'm sure. It's so important. And of course, thank you to Abril, thank you to Gabriel, thank you to Fernando, all these nice people who you were so nice to me, and it was so nice to be here. You were taking care of me, and so wonderful hosts, and thank you so much, and thank you to the Goethe Institute, to Reinhard, to Sebastian. So I had a great time here in Mexico, and here are some students. So don't be afraid of taking risks. If you don't take risks, you won't get out. That's the thing. And so we have to be always, as I told you before, we have to be successful. And that sometimes creates fears, because if we want to be so successful, if we want to fulfill all the wishes of the people who give us the money for our productions, then we are maybe afraid of taking risks. But it doesn't matter if we are failing. It's a part of our life. And in art, if you are taking risks, you can fail. So don't be afraid of that. I think it's a part of the process of our art. And there's a nice little sentence by a famous writer, Samuel Beckett. I really like that. It's I only know it in German. I have to try to translate that, but I tried to do that in English. Once tried, once failed, doesn't matter. Try again, fail again, fail better.